Have you ever felt your heart race just thinking about what the 49ers might be cooking up for 2025? Today, we're diving into 4 stories that are guaranteed to make the faithful nation go wild. We're talking offensive upgrades that could flip the script, a defensive addition making serious waves, a shocking 3-game suspension drama, and a training camp showdown that's already heating up. What could all of this mean for our future? Sit back, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's break it all down together, because the hype is real. Which of these headlines is you the most fired up? Drop it in the comments. And just when we thought preseason hype couldn't get any crazier, a bombshell hits the faithful. Imagine adding a name to the 49ers roster that could turn our offense into an unstoppable force. Yep, we're talking about Terry McLaurin, the Washington Commanders' star wide receiver, right in the middle of a contract standoff. He skipped OTAs and minicamp, making it loud and clear that he wants a big-time extension. Word on the street is negotiations have stalled, and that's opened the door for a potential trade. And guess who's watching closely? You already know, San Francisco is in the mix. Why is this huge? McLaurin, 29, is a beast on the field. Sure hands, crisp routes, and reportedly seeking around $30 million a year. With Brandon Ayuk still rehabbing from an ACL procedure and Ricky Pearsall looking to earn his reps, McLaurin could be the ideal partner for our newly extended QB1 Brock Purdy. The buzz on X is wild. Some fans are dreaming about McLaurin lighting it up in the red zone, others are sweating over the cost. But here's the kicker. According to Spotrac, the 49ers have the 3rd largest cap space in the entire NFL. So cash, not an issue. The real question is, what would Washington want in return? Probably a mix of draft picks and young talent. Now, picture this. McLaurin lined up with Ayuk and Jennings while Pearsall develops in the slot. With Kyle Shanahan dialing up the plays, this offense could become lethal. But there's a twist. Washington has dealt with us before. Remember when Debo was traded to the DMV? So maybe the relationship between front offices helps, or maybe the asking price skyrockets. Either way, faithful fans are on edge, and rightfully so. One wrong move and we miss out on a golden opportunity. But if we hit the mark, Levi Stadium might just erupt. And believe it or not, that's not even the wildest story of the day. Hold up, because what's coming next is a mix of cold reality and a glimmer of hope. The 49ers just brought in veteran wide receiver Demarcus Robinson to strengthen the offense for 2025. But a surprise twist has faithful fans in shock. Robinson is staring down a possible 3-game suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy after a DUI arrest back in November 2024. That means he could miss 2 crucial divisional games right out of the gate. And with Debo Samuel no longer on the team and Ayuk still not at full speed, the timing couldn't be worse. Robinson, 31, inked a 2-year deal worth $8 million, with $6 million guaranteed. He's coming off a solid campaign with the Rams, especially as a red zone threat, scoring 5 touchdowns on just 10 targets inside the 20. Shanahan had big plans to utilize his precision and experience in key moments, especially in the red zone where our receivers struggled last season. But if the suspension holds, Jauan Jennings would be our only proven vet at receiver heading into Week 1. Can Pearsall, Jacob Cowing, and Tavion Watkins rise to the occasion against defenses like Seattle and Arizona? The silver lining? Robinson still has 14 games to contribute, and if anyone knows how to maximize a player's strengths, it's Kyle Shanahan. Don't forget, Robinson torched Seattle in 2024, posting 94 yards and 2 TDs even with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua on the field. That performance proved he's more than just a fill-in. Still, the fan base on X is split, some calling the suspension a disaster, others trusting Shanahan's system to smooth things out. What's really at stake here is momentum. Without Robinson early on, could our offense stumble out of the gate? Or will this adversity light a fire under the young guys? Tensions are high, and the next update will only crank it up further. While we're busy trying to untangle the offensive drama, the
the 49ers defense is making serious noise of its own. Bleacher Report dropped their NFC West All-Star offense and defense lists, and while Christian McCaffrey's snub lit up social media with outrage, the defensive side told a different story. Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and Diomodor Lenoir all made the cut as the division's elite, and faithful fans aren't surprised one bit. Bosa's a game wrecker in the trenches, Warner's the heart and soul of the defense, and Lenoir's been shining in the slot. But dig deeper, and there's reason for concern.
Bleacher Report's breakdown highlights just how much our defense leans on these three. Bosa anchors the line alongside Jared Verse, Leonard Williams, and Kobe Turner. Warner, paired with Ernest Jones, is a no-brainer at linebacker. And Lenoir? His selection as a slot corner has sparked heated debates. Should he stay inside where he dominated last season, or move outside and let Garrett Williams of Arizona handle the slot? X is ablaze with takes. Some believe Lenoir's versatility is key. Others argue that keeping him in his groove is smarter long-term. The bigger question? Depth. Beyond Bosa, Warner, and Lenoir, the roster has question marks. Can rookie Michael Williams match Jared Verse's production? Will Malik Mustafa and Renardo Green take that next step? The anxiety is real. This defense is elite at the top, but one injury could expose a lack of depth fast. Kyle Shanahan and DC Robert Saleh are banking on young players stepping up in training camp. If they hit, this defense could carry the team deep into January. If they don't, all eyes shift back to the offense. The faithful are cautiously optimistic, but they've got one eye on that depth chart. And what's coming next might just shift the entire narrative. As the defense holds steady, an epic battle is brewing at training camp, and it's all about the safety position. With Jason Pinnock joining the 49ers on a one-year, $2.2 million deal, the competition is on fire. With Talanoa Hufanga now in Denver, and Malik Mustafa expected to start camp on the PUP list recovering from an ACL injury, Pinnock sees an opening, and he's hungry to claim the starting job from day one. But it won't be easy. Jair Brown, Richie Grant, and rookie Marquez Sigel are also eyeing that spot. Pinnock, 29, already knows Saleh's system. He played for him with the Jets in 2021 as a corner before transitioning to safety with the Giants. "I want to be all-pro," Pinnock told NBC Sports Bay Area's Matt Maiocco. The confidence is exciting fans, but also a little anxious. Brown, who lost his starting role in 2024, is returning from injury and eager to bounce back. Grant and Sigel are the wild cards, and George Odom, our special teams ace, adds even more depth to a crowded, unpredictable group. On X, fans are debating like crazy. Is Pinnock really the ball-hawking, blitz-capable weapon he claims to be? If he delivers, Pinnock could add a whole new dimension to the secondary: aggressive, instinctual, and versatile. But if he or Brown falter, we could be in trouble against pass-heavy opponents. With camp just weeks away, this position battle is must-watch football. Imagine what a game-changing safety could do. Shut down the deep ball and apply pressure off the edge? That's a Shanahan solid dream combo. So who takes the job? Will Pinnock rise and shine, or does Brown come back with a vengeance? However it plays out, this battle will shape the entire season and give the faithful one more reason to believe. The faithful are buzzing after all this. McLaurin could be the dream weapon this offense needs, but Robinson's looming suspension casts a shadow. On defense, Bosa, Warner, and Lenoir are our core, but depth is a growing concern. And the safety battle? It's about to ignite training camp in a big way. All signs point to an intense, emotional, and unforgettable season ahead. We're on the edge of something truly epic. But how far can the 49ers go? Smash that like, hit subscribe, and let us know in the comments which update got you the most hyped. Let's ride together, because this road leads to the Super Bowl.